Hello, my gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. As always, I have a juicy reading for you guys today, and this reading is a little juicy, I would say, as they always are. Today's reading is going to be about what do people like about your physical appearance, your looks, essentially. I sometimes mostly do readings, and personality or who you are as a person mostly comes through, and then the looks come through after. Today, I'm going to try my darndest, my hardest to focus only on looks, okay? And hopefully that makes the reading shorter and more concise, okay? So we're going to see what do people like about your appearance. They're just people you pass by on the street, people you could know, friends, lovers, whoever you want this reading to be about, it can be about. But I'm just going in with a very general, what do people like about your physical appearance, okay? I may have to do a reading about what does your lover or spouse or him or her think, but right now we're going to make it more general. So people who see you for the first time, what are they wondering? What are they liking about your appearance? How you look, how you come off, okay? So without further ado, we're going to get into the groups. For group 1, we have Chiron Healing. For group 2, we have 4th House Roots. For group 3, we have 9th House Seeking. And for group 4, we have Semi-Sextile Allowing, okay? So you're going to choose the card, the energy, the number 1 through 4 that calls out to you the most, the picture, the image that keeps calling out to you the most, the one your eye keeps coming to. And I'll make sure you're reading, guys. But disclaimer, if you don't like what you're hearing at any moment in this reading, feel free to click off. It is free. It doesn't expend any energy from you or from me. I don't want to hear any complaining in the comments. Like I always say in all my readings by now, people who are returning watchers should know that I'm just like, take what resonates for you, please. Thank you. Okay, so just put that out there. I will say it every reading, honestly, because I'm going to keep saying it until it gets through some people's skulls. But yeah, take what resonates for you. If the reading does not resonate at all, then it is not your reading. Even if you felt called to it, maybe go back to the beginning and try another pile, or this just wasn't your reading today. All apply, all are fine, all are great. Just no negative energy, please. Okay? Thank you. But now that is all the way. I will be seeing you guys at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Chiron Healing, then you are in the right place. Today, we're going to be going over what do people like about your physical appearance. So when they see you on the street, they see you for the first time, they see you every day, they see you every once in a while, what are they admiring the most, okay? So immediately with your group, we have eyes coming through here. We have teary eyes. So maybe you guys have doe eyes, you have sad eyes, you have, what do they call them? Is it senpai? Senpai, those eyes where they kind of turn down on the outside and they turn down and it makes you look really sad. I'm getting like Billie Eilish eyes is the best way I can describe them. How they always look kind of sad. That could be your eyes. They don't always have to look sad, but what people love about you is your eyes for sure. Maybe you always have the teary-eyed look. You always have the sad girl, I'm about to cry kind of look in your eyes, and that's something they admire. Okay, also we have, I think this is the Chiron star or planet or whatever Chiron is supposed to be, asteroid, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but it's giving craters, so maybe there's something about like maybe craters. I know some people have like, I think they're called acne scars in their face. Okay, that could be something people like about your physical appearance, because I'm hearing it adds character to your face. There's also something about like smooth skin is what I'm getting. So some of you they could have known you before when you had kind of acne scarring or something, and now your skin is more clear. I'm pretty sure acne scarring doesn't go away very easily, if at all. But there could be something about your skin looking clear and clean, despite any scarring you may have on your body or on your face, okay? That's something. Or the fact that they can not even be noticing that thing because they're so busy staring into your eyes, okay? And now I'm hearing the song, you really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I swear, I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. your ocean eyes. So some of you could have ocean eyes, blue eyes, okay, and that's something people fall for as well, because this person does have very gray, dark eyes. So maybe your dark eyes, not even the shape. It could be the shape of your eyes. It could be some of you have pretty long eyelashes, or you do your mascara really well, because there's a certain few people who do their mascara so well it looks like it's natural. It doesn't look clumpy, it doesn't look too much, it doesn't look too heavy. It just looks really good. You always want to stop and ask them, what kind of mascara do you use? Like, how do you get your eyes to look so natural? That kind of thing. And it elongates and accentuates without making it clumpy and like too much, you know? That's what I'm getting. Or you just have naturally long eyelashes and people love that about you. But if it's not the shape of your eye, then it's most definitely the color and how your eyes make them feel, okay? So I do feel like your eyes may make them sad, or your eyes may make them just feel things in general that they don't want to feel. It's also getting like probing eyes, but your eyes, look, because see, we have Chiron healing, and healing is all about, Chiron is all about healing, being the wounded healer. So there's something here about you being sad, but you still being able to heal with your eyes. So the fact that you are sad and you're able to make them feel better about what's making them sad is something that they admire about you, you know? You always look like you're about to cry, but your eyes are just like, I don't know, like mesmerizing, hypnotizing, something about that. You know, you make them forget about being sad for a little while just by staring into your eyes. Is something I'm getting. So it's the color, it's the shape, and it's your eyelashes, whether you're a man or a female, okay? Or a non-binary. And this is like giving me like bronzer, something about bronzer or blush, because in the background of the craters we have, so some of you can do your makeup really well. I'm just putting that out there now so people admire your makeup, okay? The way you put on your lashes if you wear lashes, the way you put on your mascara to make it look natural if you wear mascara. If you don't, you have naturally alluring eyes and eyelashes, period. And then there's something here about your face just glowing, your skin just glowing, despite any imperfections you may think you have, or they even think you have, you know? But yeah, bronzer, I'm hearing highlighter. I'm also hearing trophy wife. I think that's a bronzer from Fenty Beauty. So some of you could like use gold powder or something to like accentuate your eyes, you know? I tried that for the first time last weekend, and I'm not mad at it. The whole putting the glitter on your eyelids or around in the corners, inner corners of your eyes to like accentuate them. I was feeling myself, no lie. And that could be you guys as well. Okay. I was definitely supposed to pull the cards first, then get into it, but hey. Yeah, you get lost, and the people get lost, I should say, in your eyes, and they just forget what they're supposed to be sad about, forget what they're supposed to be doing. That kind of effect you have. Now the next card we have is Mars action. Interesting, with Chiron healing. Wow. And then we have Aquarius the radical, which is pow. There's something about your beauty like being in people's face, like very in their face, hard to miss. So it's kind of like you either have an edgy beauty about you, where it's like, for example, this lady in this picture here is fully bald, and not many people can rock the bald look, okay? Even the low boy look, where you don't have a lot of hair, not everybody has the head shape for that. So there could be something like your head shape. The way we have like perfectly round objects here, you can have like a very round, rotund is what I'm hearing, face. But here we have a bold red lip. We have the boxing gloves, and we have the fire. Then we have pow in a different card, and then we have, let me look and see what this is in the background. It's a flower, but it's like a very red, vibrant flower. So there's something here about you wearing vibrant, bright colors. There's something about you always being in orbit, or people wanting to be in your orbit, because we have the space. I think that's called the Hubba Bubba. Whatever that thing in the space is called, International Space Station, whatever, Hubba, whatever they call that thing, okay? It's not coming through the reading right now, and that's fine with me. Then we have pow. So there's something like very boom, bam, in your face about your look. So like I said, it's the makeup, it's the inner corner glitter, it's the highlighter, it's the bronzer, it's the something, it's the blush, whether it's gold or whether it's kind of yellowy, or whether it's orangey, or whether it's pinky. There's something very fiery about how you look. Like it's kind of like a no nonsense, don't mess with me eyes. See the sad eyes or don't mess with me eyes. You know, you have like a fire burn in your eyes, a twinkle in your eye, you could say as well. With pow, it's kind of like you, like whatever you wear, however you look, it's just in people's face. It can't be missed, okay? But for some of you, you are the person who wears sunglasses indoors. Okay, it's giving Bono from U2, where he says he has sensitive eyes. Eyes coming through again. Exactly. See, he has sensitive eyes, so he has to wear sunglasses inside. And I resonate with that sensitive eyes thing. So maybe there's something about like a Medusa-esque where you wear sunglasses to kind of not let people look into your eyes, but when they do, they're kind of lost, they're mesmerized, you know. If you look into Medusa's eyes, you will definitely turn to stone, and that's frozen in time. Exactly. See, yeah, there's something about your eyes coming through. There's also something, Medusa, her hair was a thing as well. So your hair could be very unruly. Like I said, in people's face, can't be missed. You know, ringlets, curls, coils, whatever you want to put out there. Whatever you wear is kind of like something that's in people's face. There's also something here about color, like very bright reds and oranges. So it's kind of like, it's like giving a little bit like femme fatale kind of energy. So like I said, you're very seductive, and that's what people like about your looks. You have seductive eyes, you have sad eyes. Whatever you're feeling, people will feel. Whether it's you're sad, you're feeling a little extra, you know, va-va-voom lately, you know what I mean? You're feeling a little more romantical, sensual, seductive, that kind of vibe. Whatever you're feeling at the moment, people feel it by looking into your eyes. So like they're very expressive, okay? That's what people like about you. People can tell how you're feeling throughout your eyes. Now, there is something here about an alternative look coming through with Aquarius energy. So it's like boom, pow in your face. And I'm hearing boom, clap, sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, make me feel good. Come on to me now. That's Boom Clap by Charlie XCX. That was like her first big hit, I would say. And it's from the movie The Fault in Our Stars. So maybe your eyes shine and glisten like stars, or something on you shines and glistens like stars. Okay. But yeah, boom clap. And she's having like a really big like brat summer thing recently. So there could be something about you that dresses like if not alternative, maybe schoolgirly. You know, I'm hearing camp, whatever that means. I mean, I know what it means, but you know, right now I'm not even trying to go too deep into certain things. So it's giving schoolgirl, it's giving camp, it's giving goth, it's giving 90s, it's giving what do they call it? Y fashion? Is it YZX? What is it? Y2K. I knew it was some mixture of letters and numbers. Okay, you give the Y2K the very much, there's an aesthetic and a method, or a method to the madness. Yes, but there's a purpose behind everything you do and how you dress. So if you're dressing, if your aesthetic is schoolgirl, you're dressing like a schoolgirl all the time. If your aesthetic is alternative, you're dressing all the time. So when people see you, they're like, wow, you really stick to that theme. Like you really go in with that. You know what I mean? If you dress like a brat, which is, you know, whatever brat summer is supposed to be, I think it's kind of like, I don't even know. Honestly, I can't even tell you. It just came about. And it's been a thing ever since. So if you know what that means, you would know, okay? If you're a big Charlie XCX girl and you're into the brat summer thing, even though summer's kind of over, you know what I mean? But if you were into that and that's the kind of aesthetic you have, I think it's like very much cool glasses, giving like a little bit disco maybe from what I've seen in the videos with her. Like 360 by her is coming through. And I think when I was watching the video, she's like walking on a table with her like long leathery pants, and she's wearing like platform black shoes. Like there's something about the aesthetic of it all. So people just love the way you dress because it's very on theme or on brand, or you always have the same aesthetic every time they see you, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have 6th house, so it's giving very fashionista. You're very fashion forward. You're very crafty in what you wear. You could thrift as well, and the way you put outfits together are very eye-catching, since I want to keep coming through. It's very eye-catching. Your eyes are eye-catching, or the way you look, okay? But the radical is very much experimental, yeah, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free. So you dress how you want to dress, and you really don't care what people say, okay? But yeah. With the Mars action, a lot of people desire you. You have like a sex appeal. you know. Some people have adorable appeal, some people have angelic appeal, some people have ethereal appeal, you have sex appeal, where people see you and they want to jump your bones for whatever reason, okay? You draw them in with your eyes, the eye contact, that kind of vibe, what you're wearing. Maybe it's sometimes you dress for maybe the male gaze or the female gaze. It really depends on how you're feeling, I would say. But there's something about people being drawn to your clothing and how you put things together. And it draws their eye, and then they're also attracted to your eyes, that kind of thing. It's like seductress, siren eye is what I'm getting from you guys. And even sad eyes, because that's one thing we do love about Billy, and she does dress that way now. She dresses like baggy clothing, and it works for her, you know? She's always changing up her hair color. It was black and green for a second. It's like, I think, darker now. Sometimes it's blonde. So you could be someone who changes up your hair color. You wear like a bold red lip, okay? Very girly in anything you wear, because we have these boxing gloves here. And I'm not saying they're girly, but you girlify whatever you wear. People can still tell you're feminine if you're feminine watching, okay? Even if it's baggy clothing, you still make it work in a way where you look feminine, you know? But edgy is definitely the vibe that's coming through for you guys. And people do get excited and thirsty at what you wear. The people I'm hearing, they're waiting with bated breath to see what you wear next. So yeah, you be having some people thirsting over y'all. That's what I'm gonna leave that there. I was supposed to roll these dice, because they definitely do help with physical attributes. Mars is Aries energy, so there's something about your face, your head. Okay, you can have like a big old head. You can have a big old head. Like everything in the face area. So you have the face card, never declines. And it's funny because I was watching a video, not to really get off topic for too long, but I was watching a video yesterday where Rhett and Link on Good and Mythical Morning on YouTube here, they were doing like a Generation Z quiz, kind of like Jeopardy form. And their first question was like, in like, I think it's the third or the fourth part, it was like, what does a face card mean? And your face card's like a really attractive person. And for those who have a face card would say, my face card never declines. You know what I mean? Your face card never declines because Mars is giving Aries, and Aries is the head. Okay? The eyebrows specifically, because some of you could have good eyebrows. Okay? With Aquarius here, Aquarius rule, what does Aquarius rule? I think Aquarius rule, like, no, the Pisces is the feet. And Aquarius comes before Pisces. So the legs, like the calves, maybe. I know they don't rule the nervous system. I'm hearing capillaries, and that's like, I think that's like in your feet or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. Here we have a Scorpio. Scorpio rules the genitalia. So yeah, there's something here about people wanting to hop into your pants, okay? Here we have Jupiter. Jupiter is Sag energy. It's also Pisces energy. It's funny that I just mentioned Pisces. So for Sagittarius, they rule the hips, they rule the thighs, they rule the booty batanga, okay? So you have a good butt, you have good hips, and you have good thighs. That's what people admire about you. And then we have second house, which is Taurus energy, and Taurus rule the throat. So from the head to the throat, and then from the hips, thighs, and booty. That's what people love about your look, okay? And whatever Aquarius is, I have it in a book somewhere, and I forget what the book is. I have them all written out so I can remember them better, but Aquarius is not coming to me right now. I think it's like your calves or something, because Capricorn is bone structure. Your bones, your, backbone, that kind of thing. And then Aquarius comes after. And what do they rule? Because Pisces is the feet. So it has to be like the calves. Okay, because if Sagittarius is the thighs, then Aquarius could be like the calves. And, is it your femur? No, femur isn't the thigh area. Is it the tibia, the fibula? Don't ask me. I was never good with anatomy, child. The reason I only know that we have 206 bones in the body is because Hannah Montana did a song on it when we were younger. But anyway, there's something here about you in oranges and reds, like fire. Yeah, there's like a lot of sex appeal, like a lot of desire when it comes to you. People desire, they lust after you, is a better way to put it. Now I'm going to get to the tarot cards. I'm still trying to figure out what Aquarius rules. You think out of all the stuff they would have on this card, they would have at least the body parts, the sign rules. Okay, so for my group ones, please, what do people like the most about their physical appearance? I'm only going to get 3 cards, and it's that 3. Yes, it is. Hallelujah. So we have the Chariot. Maybe I should move these up a little bit more. I'm not sure how much space we have. Ooh, don't even think about it. We have the Hangman. And then we have the 3 of Charisma, which I believe is the 3 of Wands. So you do have a lot of charisma. The fact that the 3 of Charisma is coming through, you have a lot of charisma. You have a lot of riz is what I'm hearing. I feel like you're able to seduce anyone and with anything, with your eyes, your look, your face card, that kind of vibe. So people love your face. It's really pretty. Your eyes is on your face. Your eyebrows is on your face. Your lips are on your face. Your nose is on your face. Your cheekbones on your face. Your makeup is on your face. Lipstick, lips, eyes here, sunglasses, the lips, the pow is kind of giving pouty, so you may have pouty lips. Here with the Chariot card here, some of you may have long beards if you are men watching. I know I don't have that many men who watch my videos, but if you are, there's something that's very, you know, statuesque about your body. It's giving like broad shoulders a little bit. For my females here, there's something here about I don't know, there's like an intense kind of energy to you, very seductive. Because here we have 2 archetypes here. We have the male coming through, we have the female coming through. I'm being called to her eyes and her lips, okay? And then a little bit like her hair. A little bit is coming through, not that much. But it's giving your face card never declines. What people admire about you physically is your face, okay? They're not worried about much else. And like I said, they're worried about the hips, the thighs, and the genitalia area, okay? So that's very much their primary focus, you know, I would say. The Chariot card is also how you walk. I'm getting the vibe of. Like how you walk. People like that about you as well. So your legs are coming in through again. Some of you could have a cute walk. I'm hearing some of you could be like knock-kneed or bow-legged or something. But me, I know I am, child. When I'm standing, my legs cannot stay straight. This one would stay straight, but this kind of turns inward. And it leads me to this foot being straight and this foot like turned that way, if that makes sense. I think it's called knock-kneed or bow-legged or something. Or pigeon-toed, that kind of thing. That could be coming through for you guys. Oh, when you walk a little pigeon-toed and people think, oh, that's cute. For the guys, like I said, your arms are coming through as well. You can have like very toned arms, a very toned back. It's giving athletic body type. I'm hearing limber as well. And here we have this, if I look at it in a specific kind of way, it does kind of like give me guitar. And we have this person here playing a guitar. So maybe there's something here about you having like magical fingers, nimble fingers. People could tell you would be good at playing an instrument or something. Some of you could have long fingers, because I know long fingers is kind of like a coveted thing when it comes to piano, because you're able to reach the keys easier and reach farther. So that could be something coming through as well, long fingernails. You look like a rock star, because I love how it was coming out under Aquarius. You look like a rock star. Some of you have a more athletic build. And now I'm being called to her neck in this picture here as well. So there's something about your neck as well, which was coming through with second house Taurus energy. Some people may want to just grab your neck, child, okay? And hear that kid's legs are being, you know, calling to me a little bit. So your upper body, your lower body, your face, there's, like I said, there's an appeal about your whole body coming through here. Which is why there's like this sexual energy coming through with the Scorpio genitalia energy coming through as well. Of course, everybody's not seeing that. But the people who have seen it could say it's well groomed. They could say it looks good. That kind of vibe, okay? Not to get too much into that. But that could be coming through as well. Some of you could have cute feet, for those of you who show your feet, who people have seen your feet as well. I'm getting like the white toes. Maybe some of you keep your toes white, or you always make sure you have a pedicure. And I can kind of say these boxing gloves represent hands as well. And hands was kind of calling out to me. You have skillful fingers. Okay, see, people are looking at you and thinking salacious thoughts. Like, you know, what people, some people will say what that mouth do. People are wondering what your fingers do because they look very nimble. They could do what needs to be done. Okay, interesting. I did want to say for some of you as well, there could be something here about you wearing white and looking very pure and innocent. Because I wanted to say that in the beginning with these white flowers here. And I'm like, there's something very pure, something very innocent and sweet about you. But then we got all these other cards here that kind of say the opposite of that. But it's coming through again. So maybe some of you resonate with, you know, being more, wearing more white, clean, airy. I'm hearing starched, bleached, always taking care of your clothes and they always look good. And that would tie into what I was saying about people liking the way you dress, okay? Because here he looks like a sultan. And sultans only wear the best of the best, okay? There's a stern look. Your eyebrows are very like, you know, what would people say it? Is it stark? No. Maybe. Some of you guys or men could look like Loki. The dark, slick back hair and the pale skin could be coming through as well. They like that aesthetic on you. But yeah, she's wearing white here. He's wearing white there. White was coming through in these cards there. There's something about you wearing white. Maybe one pieces or suits. Like a very regal energy is coming through as well, because the shoulders are like looking, or the shoulders are shouldering in this card, I could say. Very broad shoulders, I think I mentioned already. Anything else am I getting for... Some of you could be musicians who play instruments and people lust after you because of that. People who are skilled in certain things just get more attention than other people, we gotta be honest. The performers, the artists, that kind of vibe, they get attention because they're good at stuff. You know, the musicians, the writers, the tortured artists, or just the artists in general. Women, men as well love someone who's a little creative. So that could be something that people love about you as well, but this is supposed to be just physical, so let me stop thinking about other stuff. Yeah, very harsh brows is what I'm getting from you guys. Yeah, I meant to say harsh, not stark. It came through. Very harsh brows. Some of you could have pointier ears because he has pointy ears here as well. And what I'm seeing here from this hangman energy is there's like a duality to you guys. So that's why, like I was saying, you guys could be like, you know, darker aesthetic, but I'm also getting white, clean aesthetic as well. Here we have two guys split by a pool of something. So sometimes you're wearing one thing and sometimes you're wearing another thing. So maybe sometimes you're wearing black and then you'll switch it up the next time people see you when you're wearing white. Maybe sometimes you're wearing red and then you'll switch it up the next time people see you and wear bright yellow. Like that's kind of coming through. People are always waiting to see what you're wearing next. So you're, like I said, you're fashionista. The way you dress is something people like about your physical appearance as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop the reading right there. I think I've said all that I needed to say. You're very creative with how you dress. Some of you could be like fashion designers as well, because we had craft come through at the bottom of the deck here, and then we have fashionista coming through. So there's something about you making your own clothes, and people are waiting for you to see what you design next or what you release next, something along those lines. Yeah, I think that's everything I'm getting. You look like a leader. Like, see the way this guy has harsh eyebrows, and we have Mars coming through. You have like a very set or stern face, you know? It's giving RBF. That's coming through now. You could have like RBF and people are like, oh my gosh, this person's like so intimidating, but they're also so sexy, and their mouth is always set or pinched, just, you know, some would say. They always look very serious, and, you know, I can't, unapproachable kind of vibes, you know? Holier than thou, I look better than you. You know, that's what people kind of get from you, whether you resonate that or not. It's like, I can't be touched because I'm on such a high level. My face card on decline. For the women, you have the hips, the thighs, the booty. For my men, you have the broad back. You have the athleticism. You have the, you know, even men could have nice thick thighs, okay? And us women love that. So there could be something about that. It's like, oh my gosh, you're almost too perfect. I can't walk up to them and say anything. You're like a sultan or a emperor or something like that. And I can't really say much to them because this person like holds so much power over so many people. Whether it doesn't even have to be like actual power, it could be looks. Your looks holds power over so many people that people are nervous to walk up and say anything to you. You know, to even say, oh my gosh, you look so good. They just assume you know. So if you're someone who doesn't really receive many compliments, that could be why. Because people think you already know these things, whether you know them or not, or you believe them or not. They're like, oh, this person knows they're sexy. And it's like, I didn't. You could have said it, but people are nervous. You intimidate people with the Mars and this guy like very serious and set, face set. Some of you could have a summer's body as well. That's what I'm getting. Lean. But I'm gonna stop the reading right there. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me. It's my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose 4th house roots, then you are most definitely in the right place. Welcome. Today we're going to be going over what do people like about your physical appearance, okay? So take whatever comes through this reading with a grain of salt, okay? Disclaimer, if it doesn't resonate or it makes you uncomfortable, click off the reading. I don't need to hear any comments. Like, they're going to get deleted or ignored because I'm just not in the mood for negative energy when everybody on this app is grown as heck. And they should be able to control their emotions. If you get a negative reaction from a reading, just click off. It's free. It's easy. There's no need to be a cyber, what is it called? Cyber warrior and be click on your keyboard trying to say something to me. It's not hurting my feelings because that it tells more about you as a person than me when you leave a negative comment. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. You guys got 4th house. So first of all, let me roll the dice before I forget. Okay, I guess that counts. We have 1st house Aries, but I'll roll it again just in case. We have 10th house Capricorn, and that matches already because I was going to say you have good bone structure. We have some... I came out again, period. We have the Sun. That made me a little too excited. And then we have Aries energy, which wanted to come through with 1st house here. So we're fine. Then I also just want to pull some more cards from this deck as well. Some of you have like very inviting, warm presences and faces. People feel like they can come and talk to you and tell you anything. You could be that kind of person where people just walk up to you. Yep, makes sense. Where people just walk up to you and just tell you their life story. And you're just like, why are you trauma dumping on me? And they're just like, well, you just seem like a person that I could trust. And you're like, okay. And you actually do listen. Most people be like, bye. But you actually do listen, which makes sense why they chose you in the first place. They knew. Okay, we have 4th house. We have 5th house. I love how we're going up. I'm going to get 6th house next. Next card. How do people view, what do people like about their physical appearance? Please. Yep, we have 6th house. Look, Virgo. And then we have opposition. Okay, now I want to get some tarot cards before I get into it. I already said a disclaimer. Yes, I did. Like, I'm so excited for Halloween, guys. So please let me know any Halloween ideas you may have for readings in the comments, please. Anything you may want to see, I got y'all. Because Halloween is all October long. Okay. Group 2s, please. What do people like about their physical appearance? Group 2. Okay. Nine of Charisma, Nine of Wands. Ooh, you're giving freaking Captain Jack Sparrow vibes. Intimidating. Some of you could look like a pirate. I'm hearing look like a mad scientist. So it's funny, I'm talking about Halloween for your reading and I didn't talk about it for group 1. So there could be something very intentional about that. Ooh, we have King of Strength. Yeah, you have a powerful stature, whether you're a female or a male. You have powerful stature, powerful presence, okay? And then we have 4 of Strength, yeah. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. With these cards, they're kind of speaking for themselves. But you're giving like the god Aries. You know how he's always like big and buff and brolic and masculine. Okay, that's what people admire. I'm sorry, I just went full thirsty there. Apologize. He's big and brolic and mass. As a feminine energy, can you blame me? Thank you. Let me ride. Okay, let me finish. Okay. Let me cook. 6 of Charisma. You just have charisma and strength. Oh, okay. This is like brute strength, guys. We have the sun and then we have Aries energy coming through, which is Mars. Wow. Okay, relax. Y'all got me heated now. Like, look, who's y'all? Comment down below. Now, I'm getting pure masculine energy here with a little bit of feminine energy. So if you're a feminine, you don't resonate with being like in a more masculine energy, then that's fine. Maybe find another reading, which is why I'm doing 4 groups today. So everybody kind of has multiple groups to choose from to get more of a, you know, a reading that resonates for them. So if this reading doesn't resonate, go find group 1, 2, 3, or 4, okay, and see if those resonate. But bone structure, yes, you guys are very tall and you're very broad, okay? So women can be tall too. I don't know why I'm saying that. Women can be very broad and masculine as well too. They have the muscles, they have that strength, you know. I'm hearing there's a ripple of muscles that comes to you. So y'all be in the gym, okay? And I'm hearing I be up in the gym working on my fitness. He's my witness. Ooh, I put them boys on rah-rah and they be riding down the block just to watch what I got. So if you're my females, here, y'all the females that be having them abs, okay? Y'all be having the abs of steel. If you're my men here, y'all be having the abs of steel. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. Pure brute power and strength that have people drooling, because I'm drooling too. Here we have sun, which is very much your energy, your body is very much out there. So I do kind of feel the vibe that you guys dress almost revealing, because it's giving me I'm proud of the body that I have, and I'm gonna show it off. I work hard for what I got, and I'm gonna show it off. That's the vibe coming through for you guys. This King of Strength, it's giving very dominant kind of energy. People love the fact that you give off the vibe of someone who could throw them around, slap them up, tell them what to do. If you're not into that, that's fine, but that's the vibe you give off, okay? You could be a gentle giant. Okay, you could be a not so gentle giant. That don't got nothing to do with me. Take what resonates for you, but that's what people feel when they're around you. Like, oh my gosh, this person will be able to throw me around the room. Yes, Lord. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, a little hot under the collar. So people be thirsting after y'all, okay? Maybe some of you, if you're feminine, felt called to group 1, and that's more of a better group for you, because they was thirsting over group 1 too. Okay, but in a different way. So if, like I said, if you're a feminine, you don't resonate with being this like big, broad, you know, person, then group 1 would be your group. But anyway, back to you guys, group 2. 4th house is very safe. Like I'm saying, you're going to be able to protect them and hold them and defend them and keep them safe. That's what 4th house energy is. That's what people love about your physical appearance, that you look like you're going to be able to protect somebody, not go to jail, if you know what I mean, okay? If someone's coming to defeat them, even if you're just a friend and you're the big giant of the group, they know when it's something happens, you have everybody's back, okay? Some of you could be boxers, some of you could be, I'm hearing, is it that's a food, what the hell am I saying, Muay Thai? That could also be a martial arts, I believe. I don't know. I'm hearing Taekwondo, I'm hearing Krav Maga, I'm hearing all of those, honestly. So you could be someone who is very well versed in those things, that people could tell you know how to work your body and move it. Like I said, I'm hearing sinewy muscles. So when you move, your muscles move, as you know. And I'm also hearing when I move, you move, just like that, you know? So it's kind of giving you are a leader. So if you're walking, you're the person leading in front and the person's walking behind you. You know, you're always protecting people in your vicinity. And that's what they love about your physical appearance. They feel safe in that, okay? Next, we have fifth house passion, okay? So it's giving you dress like very fun. You laugh loud, you know what I mean? Even though you are someone who is very brute strengthy and have all these muscles, you're still someone who could cover it up with like very funky colors and patterns and stuff like that. So I'm hearing you don't take yourself too seriously when it comes to dressing. You just put on whatever you want. You're not someone who's like overly strategic about what you wear. If you go in the store and find a Hawaiian shirt, I'm hearing, you're gonna pick it up. If you go in the store, like I'm getting a very manly, masculine vibe from this group. Like I said, if I'm particularly focusing on that, that's because that's what's coming through right now, okay? But it's giving cheetah print, it's giving stripes, it's giving polka dots, it's giving a whole bunch of other mixtures of patterns. You just put those on and wear it, and you don't really have much of a fashion sense, kind of what I'm getting from you guys. The way we have Jack Sparrow-esque looking person coming through here, he's wearing his funky hat, he's wearing his he never looked particularly well put together, but when he put everything together, it worked for him and his character, is what I'm saying. You could have like a braided beard for some of you. If you're watching and you're a male, you have a braided beard. And this guy has a braided beard. Exactly. Yeah, I was just seeing the vision in my head, and I'm looking over here and seeing he has like a braided beard. So it's giving Viking. It's giving pirate. It's giving pillaging and plundering. It's giving a freaking like a whole bunch of masculine energy, and I love it. Okay, like I'm doing my Debbie Ryan air tug. If y'all can't see, mind your business. Anyway, the next card we have is Virgo, the alchemist. So you look like a mad scientist. You look like someone who is good at like getting things done. Okay, I'm just gonna say y'all giving daddy energy. That's it. People love that about you. You're taking care of business. You're making them feel safe. You look very strong. They like to see your muscles move under your skin kind of vibe. I'm being the veiny hands that us women love in men, okay? So this could be a predominantly male pile, I will say again. But the opposition to balance, that's what I was saying. There's something like, is it an oxymoron or a juxtaposition? You know, there's something that you are a giant, but you're a gentle giant, which I did mention already. And I was going to say that in the beginning when I saw opposition, but I said, let me wait for all the cards to come out. And now it's definitely being reiterated where you're someone who looks big and mean, but you're also someone who's very giant. Or people just think people who are tall and who are in the gym are mean or unapproachable, but they're really not. They're just someone who cares about their body. That doesn't make them egotistical or superficial, because you guys aren't giving me that. You're giving me someone who doesn't care what they wear too much, but they want the body underneath to look good, okay? So it's giving people like a surprise maybe at what you look like underneath your body if they've seen you like wear regular clothes. Like, oh, this person, you know, whatever, you know? And then you take off your clothes and you're at the pool or at the beach or something. Like, what? I didn't know all that was hiding under there. That's the vibe that's coming through for y'all, okay? But opposition is like you dress one way, act another way, you dress this way, and that kind of, you know, that thing. With the 9 of charisma, child, the 9 of wands is like a very heavy energy of you haven't gone through a lot. So there is something about your looks that seems like rugged. It's giving, I wouldn't say caveman, but I really meant like lumberjack. It's giving lumberjack, pirate. You know what I mean? Someone that's like very rugged looking. And I wouldn't say you're conventionally attractive. You may be to certain people because I like that. Okay. I'm done. You may be ruggedly handsome to other people, but you're not everybody's type, which is fine. There are a good group of women who are lumberjack, male, very, very gruff and that kind of, you know, big beards and big muscles, and they look kind of mean, and you know what I mean? And I'm hearing that song from Tangled. I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My grin can curdle dairy, and violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But besides my something look and my garter and my hook, I really want to be a concert pianist. So look, someone who's big and scary and gruff. He just wants to play piano. Like, can you see me on the stage performing Mozart, tickling the ivories till they gleam? Yes, I'm one disgusting blighter, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like everybody else, I've got a dream. So you're someone who's big, mean, and gruff, and everyone thinks you're, oh my gosh, I'm scared of them, or I don't want to talk to them kind of vibe. But underneath it all, you're someone who's actually like a gentle giant. And the people who stick around long enough to learn that, that's what they love about your physical appearance. That everybody else don't know just how sweet you are, so they can have you all to themselves kind of vibe, you know? Like if you see someone who's mean, you're not going to want to talk to them. But the people who do get up the courage to talk to them and realize just how beautiful of a person you really are, they're like, I'm glad that I talked to you, and you give up that vibe. It's giving how every girl essentially wants her man to be mean to everyone else except her. Okay, is what was coming through. Now, I'm sorry I'm making it so male focused. That could be what this reading is mostly about, because we have Aries, the sun in 10th house. The 10th house is Capricorn energy, very serious, very stern, mean mugging, doesn't smile much, RBF, that kind of vibe. You don't mean to do it, but that's just your personality, very stern, serious, you know what I mean? Then we have the sun, which is more of a masculine energy, because Capricorn is the father in the tarot, or not the tarot, in the astrology. That's the house of the husband, the father, that kind of thing. Now we have the sun, which is Leo energy, which is like you cannot be missed. You are seen. And it's because of your big brolic energy or of your stature, because this is about physical appearance. So if you're not someone who resists being big and brolic and thick, then this may not be your reading, because that's mostly what I'm getting. Or you have because I wouldn't say Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean was that way either, but he was someone who was very intimidating and scary. So some people, like I said, like that vibe in their men, or their women. They want them to be mean to everyone else but nice to them, and that's what people like about your physical appearance. This is funny vibes. Okay, then we have Aries, the big brute god of war. Like, I will tear things down, I'll mess things up. It's giving the freaking hero in all the romance books where they're like, what do they call it? The over-the-top alpha male. That's the vibe I'm getting for you guys. You may not resonate with this, but that's what people think when they see your physical appearance. Whether you're someone who's small, whether you're someone who's tall, you give up the vibe of being this big Viking warrior that's going to mess everything up for your girl. You know what I mean? Over-the-top possessive. That's the vibe coming through. You know, touch her and die is what we call it in the book community, you know? That's the kind of energy you give off, and people love that about your energy. With the King of Strength, it's giving the same thing as well. It's giving the husband the safety. You come home and feel secure and safe with that person, okay? With the Four of Strength, it's giving impenetrable force, impenetrable fortress, okay? It's also giving like very like loyal, I know this is a rune, but I can't remember which one. That's a rune, but I can't remember which one. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going. Is it Daggers? No, that's what came to mind. I know Hagalaz is the one that looks like an H. I don't know what Daggers is, but I know that's a rune in there. Yeah, and it's giving Viking, Nordic. Oh my gosh, yes. Maybe some of you have the long blonde hair, the tied up beards, and you're just giving like really old fashioned, gruff, you know, kind of exterior, and people are just like, yeah, you can protect me. You'll like, yeah, I feel safe in your energy or in your physical, with you physically. Like I said, you don't have to be someone who's tall and muscular to resonate with this energy. You're just the protector and the provider, and that's what you look like, the protector and the provider, and they love that about you, you know? Okay, some of you are definitely more mad scientists, more maybe a little scrawny, you know what I mean? But it's giving the vibe that you still have that stern, very sharp, serious demeanor that tells people, I will F-ish up for my person. Okay, I will concoct a concoction that will blow things up on the spot. That's how smart I am. Okay, you're giving smart and intelligent. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing intelligent eyes and a hunger pang frame. And when he said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every heart aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who'll never be satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself. You're like me. You're never satisfied. Is that right? I'll never be satisfied. That's from Hamilton. Essentially, Angelica saying he has intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. And when he said hi, he forgot his dang name. Now, look, he was hunger pang. He was hungry. He was like, scrawny, but he was still given the energy of being very intelligent, very smart, quick as a whip. And she loved the banter, the back and forth, the knowing that this person is smart enough or, competent enough to take care of her. He was also amazing in the freaking Revolutionary War. He's part of the reasons why we won, Alexander Hamilton. Even though he was the biggest, buffest, gruffiest guy around, there was just something about how he looked and how he came off that people were just like, okay, Biden they lit, Biden they fingernail, like, oh, okay, I see the visions, what I'm getting. I can't. Okay. And it's giving his little band of brothers in the play, how they all kind of came together to ensure that we'll win in the war, Revolutionary War. Now we have the Six of Charisma, and he was known for his riz, Alexander Hamilton. They was like, between him and Aaron Burr, they was getting all the honeys, but I'm pretty sure Alexander Hamilton was getting more honeys, you know what I mean? And they said he was so feral that Martha Washington named her Feral Tomcat after him, like he was so feral and manly and frisky, and what's another word? I think frisky is good enough. But I'm hearing persnickety as well, but I'm definitely getting like scrappy. That's what I meant to say. Frisky, scrappy, feral, those kinds of very manly, grunting vibes, the strong but silent type, the one that's going to make sure everything gets done. That's just mainly what I'm getting for you guys. I don't know. The sun is definitely Leo, and Leo rules the hair. So like I said, there is something about your hair. But back to what I was saying before I lose my train of thought, Alexander Hamilton was all those things. He got a lot of women because of that. Whether he was hunger pang or not, it was his brains and his action. He took action to get what he wanted. He never stopped, okay? The man was nonstop. Anyway, very ambitious as well. So with the Six of Charisma in reverse, it's giving a broad of bandits. Because anytime I see this card here, I think of Kaz from Shadow and Bone, and how he was the leader of his little band of bandits, okay? One of them was good at shooting. Inej, I think her name was good at shooting as well, but she was more so being quiet and fast and being able to sneak into certain things. But he was their leader. Okay, so it's giving leader, head of household, that's what your looks give. Now here we have a short and stout guy with a white mustache and a long hair, and he's wearing a hat, and he's like the leader of the bunch. Not conventionally attractive, I would say, but he knows what he's doing. Very stout, statuesque, a lot of meat on his bones, that kind of vibe. He can protect me. He makes me feel safe. He's soft and cuddly, but he's also cutthroat. Yeah, okay. Six of Charisma. I believe maybe Charisma is Pentacles then. No, it was that Strength. Hey, now I'm confused. Seven of Wisdom is definitely Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups all about having options. So it looks like that you're someone who has like options physically. So like I said, you give up that vibe of every woman wants that guy who's over the top protective, who's a strong but silent type, who's walking on the inside of the sidewalk, who's opening her doors, very chivalrous, that kind of thing. And I haven't said anything. Yeah, and I was saying hair was coming to some big unruly hair. Okay? Love it. The curls, the coils, all of that. Hair is coming through as well. So people love your hair. I'm hearing some of you have like more of like a childlike energy you have, but I guess it's kind of like people who know you a little bit better. There's something on your face, like chubby, cherubic, essentially, which is what I was kind of saying with this guy here and this guy here as well, with the Seven of Cups coming through, Seven of Wisdom. There's something like very chunky, very Santa-y. You know how he has the very rosy cheeks and he has the big stature, but it's like also he's husky a little bit, and he a chunky boy, and you know that kind of thing is coming through as well. So some of you are short and stout, some of you are tall and muscular, some of you are kind of like more scrawny, that kind of vibe. But I'm getting just mainly men coming through, mainly men energies coming through. If we have women coming through as well, like I said, we only have one energy of women coming through. Everybody else is men, which that's crazy to see or to realize. You're very carefree, very childlike, very, like I said, cherubic as well. But in this card, more so, it's giving methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy. The smart and the caring about your body and eating healthy is what's mostly coming through here, even though there's a woman on the card. People could love that you eat healthy, the lifestyle you live, that kind of vibe, how you cook from scratch, how you go to farmers markets and buy fresh produce, that kind of thing. You know, you always have a healthy meal. And like I said, this person knows they're going to be well fed, well taken care of, protected when they're with you. And like I said, this is going deeper than looks, guys. I don't know. But like I said, your look is giving big, statuesque. Aries energy is like also very sexy. So there's something sexy about your mysterious nature, or your more gruff exterior, or your more intelligent eyes and a hunger praying frame nature, you know. But there's something about intelligence and unraveling this, because we have a shell. So there is something here about you being in your shell, being very maybe shy or reserved, or like I said, RBF, that people really love about your appearance. So bone structure, statuesque, okay. Maybe some of you have like very what is it called, tough chins or jaws, okay. Aries is the head, so you can have a big head. Your smile as well, because your teeth are a part of your bone structure, okay. So there's something here about you could always sit up ramrod straight is what I meant to say, because in all these cards here, the bone, look at his chest puffed out, like look at that. Some of you could have like those, that more puffy chest where it kind of sticks out, like what do they call it, puffy chest, I don't know the technical term, which is not coming through right now. It's giving leader of the band of crew, because also Jack Sparrow was the leader of the pirates. This guy here is giving me Cass from Shadow and Bone. He was a leader of his little band of outfit misfits, or whatever you want to call it. Someone who's more, like I said, chunky, cherubic, like Santa Claus, as well as coming through. Very sunny disposition, rosy cheeks. But it's also giving mature as well. Someone who's maybe older. And people love your wisdom and your knowledge, okay?
Answered and said unto them, verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the big tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou
nice teeth,
be thou cast,
nice smile,
it shall be done.
nice voice is what I'm hearing as well. You can have like a very deep voice. And see how you just say things that are like so profound. Because this clock, I feel like as long as I'm filming in this living room, this clock gonna be going off. I don't know who the heck told her to buy a clock that talks every hour on the hour. Like, that's scary, you know? So there could be something scary about you too, intimidating, that kind of thing. And that's what people love about your physical appearance. Like I said, if any danger comes, they know who gonna save them and protect them. Yeah. But yeah, something very deep, growly about your voice. And whenever you do speak, people are surprised because you're mostly very quiet. But when you say things, you're very profound and knowledgeable as well, okay? But I will leave this right here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group threes. Welcome to your reading. If you chose ninth house seeking, then welcome to your reading. Today's reading is going to be about what do people like about your physical appearance, okay? So right off the bat, I'm getting people love you have like a very mysterious look or a smirk about you. They know being with you or talking to you or, you know, any kind of thing with you is going to be a wild ride, okay? You're someone who's very inquisitive, someone who is very curious, someone who is very smart. I don't know how they're getting all this from how you look, but they're giving it. Maybe you wear glasses, and that stereotype of someone who wears glasses is smart is coming through as well. You're someone who knows a lot about like traveling as well with this whole seeking energy of the 9th house. You know a lot about a lot. Because one thing about a 9th house energy or a Sagittarius person in general is they're going to be seeking. They're going to be looking. That kind of thing, okay? Is this a camel, the card? Just give me a second. It is a camel. There could be something about a hunchback or a humpback. And I was going to say something about Sag rules the thighs, the hips, and the booty batanga, the butt. So that could be something. You have a lot of lady lumps, okay? Also boobs is coming through since there's 2 lumps here. Camels, I believe they have 2 lumps. Or maybe some have 1, some have 2. But your lovely lady lumps is coming through for you guys, okay? So for my feminist, masculines, whatever, you have the lumps in front and then you have the lumps in back. So lovely lady lumps. You give like a very carefree, devil may care, kind of I'm ready to go on a trip energy, okay? I'm getting the vibe of you in like a sarong. For those of you who know what that is, you know what that is. It is the little skirt you put over 2-piece or even a bikini to cover the booty, okay? If it's a booty a little too much or showing a little too much, okay? And maybe with people who have bigger booties, it's always showing too much. You kind of want to be more conservative, maybe if you're on a trip or on the beach or that kind of thing. Let me get the rest of the cards out and let me roll these dice real quick. So what do people like about their physical appearance? Please, Spirit. We have Capricorn. We have, come here, Mars, and we have 3rd house. So far Mars has come through in every freaking group. Has come through in every group. For my group 3s, please, what do people like about their physical appearance? Please, Spirit, what do people like about their physical appearance? We have opportunity. You look rich. You look like someone who does a lot of traveling, who has like a vacation home kind of thing is what I'm getting. Already with the opportunity. People think being with you or being associated with you would be a really good opportunity based on your look. So it's giving, you know, very refined. It's giving rich bish. It's giving designer clothing. Leo, very much in their face. So this is someone who likes the finer things in life and dresses up in a very glamorous nature. What people love about their looks. The fact that you leave it all out there. Most people are scared to kind of show off their body or show off their style. And you definitely do without any reservations. There's something about this mountain in the back that's getting to me. Well, what can I say about a physical appearance in a mountain? Maybe you seem like very stacked and like not, you can't be moved. You look very strong as well, okay? But like not too much, like a supple strength. Like, you know, you could do hiking. You have like very good calves. It's coming through as well. You have very good calves because you hike a lot and you're very adventurous, that kind of vibe. People could tell based on your physical appearance. So maybe sometimes they see you in athletic wear and they know you're like the hiking person, you're the biking person because you're wearing biker shorts, you're the hot yoga, the regular yoga kind of person. You're always moving around, moving your body, okay? Let me get the rest of the cards. I keep getting distracted. So people are getting distracted by your looks, by your beauty. Some of you, and I mean that is not surprising with Leo coming through. You get a lot of attention. My group 3s, please. What do people like most about their physical appearance? The fact that you don't care what other people have to say and you dress how you want to dress. You live how you want to live. You live out loud in living color. I'm hearing live, laugh, love. So you have a really good laugh. You're really funny. Here we have Page of Charisma. Yeah, you're always down for an adventure. You're always, people learn things through you. Whenever they're with you, they're learning something. Look, we have the Empress. With the Leo and the Empress, of course. Like, does the Empress never not show up in my readings? We have the Two of Strength and Two of Charisma and that. I'll put the rest of these back. I'm getting very much tomboy and girly girl. I'm getting very much girly girl and gothic, all dark clothing. I'm getting very much that duality where you can kind of do it both, or you like to do it both, or all, you know? I'm hearing nobody puts baby in a corner. So you have that kind of appeal where people always see you with something different. Some people have a set aesthetic, and you could be someone who's more versatile, but no matter what you wear, you stand out, and people love that, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of love instead of like in this reading. So I'm hearing we are not worthy. We are not worthy. Okay, so you put these here, Capricorn. That's no nonsense energy. Here we have Aries, very also no nonsense energy. And then we have, ooh, 6th house Virgo energy coming through. So I'm hearing you, yeah, there's something very stylish about you because you pay attention to detail. So your clothes are always matching. This color is going with that color, that kind of thing. Like I said, with the Sag energy here, we have the hips. So your hips, people love your hips, your thighs, your booty, and then they love your, of course, your boobs as well. So I kind of feel like you put everything together in like a very tasteful way is what I'm hearing. So it doesn't look tacky. It doesn't look too overdone. It doesn't look too attention seeking. Not that you care about that anyway. You're wearing what you want to wear because you look good in it, and that's all that matters to you, essentially. I'm hearing you're a tall glass of water, so people may want to climb you like that. Because I'm like, I keep coming back to this mountain. You could have like I'm not getting that you're very tall and statuesque you could be, okay? Stop, like a goddess, okay? Or a god. But I'm not getting tall. I'm just getting people may want to climb you like a tree or a mountain or something like that, you know? Interesting. We have expressive, creating, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident. That's you. Flirtatious. People see you as like a little bit of a flirt. So you have like, see, and I was saying something about a smirk in the beginning of the reading. You have like a flirty smirk or a flirty smile or a come hither kind of look, I would say. And look, we have glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, juicy. I'm sorry, trusting and excessive. So maybe you're someone who has too many clothes. Every time someone sees you in a different outfit, you're always changing up your hair, because Leo was also about the hair. So your hair is always different. Maybe you're someone who has like a natural hair, or you're very versatile with your hair. You're always changing it from curly to straight to braids to this. If you're someone who can do those things, and you never look the same twice. Is the vibe that I'm getting. So yeah, a different outfit every time. They're like, oh my gosh, look at you. How many clothes do you have? Like, I've seen you how many times, but I've never seen you repeat an outfit. What do you mean? You know? And there's like a line. I was gonna say aisle. There's a line in a Megan Thee Stallion song where she's like, I can never be seeing the same thing twice. So she's always getting a new outfit or going shopping for more clothes. That kind of vibe. That could be you as well. You take pride in what you wear and how you look. I'm also hearing a loud roar. So you're going to have like a very loud voice or a loud laugh, that kind of thing. Or you're very protective. And that's what that stacked energy is. People know that you may not be the tallest person around, but you pack a punch, or your bite has bark, or your bark has bite. I never know how to pronounce that correctly, but that kind of thing where they know you're not all talk. You're definitely going to back it up. That's what they love about your physical appearance. You give it that kind of no nonsense, don't mess with me. I fight. Like, I've been on the block a few times. I'm experienced. This is not my first time fighting. So you give scrappy a little bit, you know? In your physical appearance. And I kind of feel like, and look at how we have her ready to fight here. Exactly. I look down and see it. And look at how this person's like shielding themselves from her. Like, no, please, no more. And this is the two of strength, the two of wands. So you always go after what you want. That you have that ruthless kind of personality that comes through in how you dress and how you look, you know? I'm hearing like very stubborn set jaw, or stubborn set eyes, or your arms crossed over your shoulders. You're always getting what you want, that kind of thing. And even if you don't get what you want, you still go after what you want. It's giving a little bit like a Colosseum, and you're always winning if you were to fight against a gladiator. And it's giving a woman who was really big and bold and strong that makes even men back down. So people can love that about your physical appearance as well. You may look small, or you may look short, you may not be the tallest person around, but when it comes to fighting and scrapping and, you know, trying to get people to back down, you definitely have that advantage with the lioness coming through here. You're roaring and people are like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, that kind of thing. So you could talk back. You're very, I wouldn't say you have an attitude, but you stand up for yourself and you stand up for others, and people see that in your physical appearance, you know, because the way you dress, the way you act is also a part of how you dress. Your personality is also a part of how you dress. It comes through, you know, so you give fierce lioness who's not going to let anything slide, you know, you stick up for yourself. So here we have the Empress energy, and it's coming out in the middle of the deck with sextile opportunity. It's kind of like giving, I'm hearing the song, I've Got the World on a String by Frank Sinatra. I'm not sure if he's the originator of the song or if he just sings the song, a cover or whatever. But it's like, I got the whole world on a string, I have the whole world in the palm of my hands. And look at how she's dressed. What is this? Like, girl, what are you wearing? You wear like the things that people would never even think to wear. You put an outfit together in a way people would never think to put an outfit together, you know? You could wear like stuff on your forehead, jewels when you do your makeup. It's just like a very strong, like, I wouldn't call it harsh, but like a very strong, out there, bold blush coming through here if you can't see it. A very strong blush, like a very strong cheekbones as well, because Capricorn is stature, statuesque. Maybe you are definitely someone who may not be tall and big and broad, but you always sit with your back straight. Okay, you walk in graceful lines. You don't ever let anyone catch you slipping, that kind of thing. And people are like, who is that walking into rooms? Is it a queen? No, it's just a regular, you know, it's just them. It's just my group of threes. And you give that I'm the ruler, head of the pack kind of energy. Exactly, absolutely. But it is definitely giving you wear some form of, like, I don't know, dresses, or it's giving, I'm hearing Queen Charlotte. So in that show, how she always had her hair looking very crazy and the biggest wigs and the best dresses, that kind of thing. You are that kind of person. So you may sometimes dress up in like a very back of the day kind of dresses, and you go all out essentially, you know? Even if you're living in the modern century or you know, the 21st century, you're still dressing like a queen from like the 1800s essentially. Yeah, you could like playing with time, looks from different times. Like you go from the 50s to the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, the Y2K. Even you're wearing more modern clothes, and one day you go back to being more back on the day kind of vibe, you know. I'm also hearing Chanel, and I do believe Chanel is a particular, like, maybe you smell like Chanel. People love the way you smell as well. Your physical appearance, you smell really good. I know Chanel has like a popular Chanel No. 5 fragrance or whatever, but I was getting chiffon is really what I was trying to say. You know those very rich, knitty kind of two-piece like pantsuits that rich people wear? That's what I'm getting for you. So you look like, or you dress like you come from high society, and people are like, oh yeah, we're in the presence of a queen or a king, and they could be, because that's what you're giving off here with this Empress energy. But yeah, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, they're just like very like they look like they were knitted kind of material or something like that, or crocheted. I wouldn't even say crochet, but it's something about it that looks like it's heavy on the cloth, you know. And they wear like a pantsuit kind of vibe, and you know, I'm also hearing like long sleeve, what is it called? All white shirts, and it's kind of like, you know, those dresses that have the poofs on the chest, and the part that's a poof is like cotton, and the rest of the dress is like, it's not polyester, it's some kind of different material. Those kinds of vibes coming through it. I feel like like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the name of the clothes, but I'm just getting like little things like, you know, back in the day kind of old kind of vibes that you give off. Where you look like you came out of a different century, a different time, essentially. Because nobody dresses that well put together anymore. Nobody cares about doing this. Nobody cares about dressing like that. And it's like, well, I do. But the Two of Charisma is the Two of Pentacles. See, I got this confused for group 2. I was talking about the Two of Charisma was Wands. I think the Two of Strength is Two of Pentacles. Or it could be Wands. And the Two of Charisma is Pentacles. But I said what I said, and I still think the reading resonated, okay? And I was just thinking about a tiger, and I looked down to the tiger right here. Yeah, there's something here about you being a tiger or a tamer of men or wild beasts, okay? Because men can be considered wild beasts sometimes, okay? The way you dress gives you, like, you're the head of the household, the matriarch, you know? Where people think, oh, it's the father or the man who has all the control. No, it's the matriarch of the family that keeps everybody in shape, you know? Whips them into shape. Is the vibe that's coming through. So you're like a wrangler. It's giving strength card. So you could look very strong, or there's something about you that's very fierce, but I'm not getting like tall and big and broad. Like I'm like getting, you could be a little short, womanly, because in group 2, we had all men on these cards. Group 3, we have all female. So maybe some of you felt called to group 2, and when it was mostly like manly things, you guys came here. Because you have that dominating presence, which is a part of your appearance. It's a part of your aura. And it's like, oh, don't mess with them. You know? The Two of Charisma, I do believe, is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a balancing act. Okay? So it's kind of like you balance everything. You're very responsible. Everything is always, you know, I'm hearing a very composed, in control kind of person. People never see you screaming. People never see you doing certain things. People do see you getting loud or maybe putting someone in their place, but they never see you like out of character, out of sorts, getting crazy. You know what I mean? Even though you do have that personality that was coming through at the beginning. It's kind of like you're able to be a little bit of both. Sometimes you're regal and sometimes you're, you know, impenetrable. And then sometimes you're this wild child. And I really think it depends. And people admire that as well. Because sometimes you come off looking very well put together and sometimes you don't. Even though you have this big, large booty batanga. Okay, for some of you, you're still wearing a sarong to cover it up. Because you want to look sexy, but very demure sexy, if you get what I mean. And with the Six of Intelligence, giving Six of Swords. So you're someone who looks like you're fast. It's also giving quick as a whip. And I love how this person's kind of going through a portal and becoming somebody different. So like I said, sometimes you come off as a commoner. Sometimes you come off as like a warrior. Sometimes you come off as someone who's very intelligent and smart. And then sometimes you're more carefree, you know, free-flowing, easygoing kind of energy. It depends. Because we have a lot of twos. Two of Strength, Two of Charisma. So like a duality to you. Sometimes you're carefree and laughing, and then sometimes you're very more serious and stern. That kind of thing. So people are just like, I don't know what I'm going to get. But the fact that you can be both is kind of like you're the Empress. You get to embody all the queens. You're a fierce tigress, but you're also very easygoing and fun. And look at, I was just reading a book here. People could always see you reading a book, so you look very intelligent. People love that you carry a book around with you. And it looks like she's holding a whip. So like I said, you whip people into shape, literally. I'm also getting the vibe that some of you may look like a mythical creature. Because she's giving me that she has the horns as well. So it's kind of like you look otherworldly, ethereal, out of this world kind of vibe, but you just don't belong. And it would make sense if we have someone who was like, look at her in her full warrior wear, beating this guy down, winning the battle, to her being in full form, you know what I mean? In her full regality or whatever. regalia, I think is what it's called. I'm like, what am I trying to say? She's in her full regalia, ready to go to a ball, but she was just 2 minutes ago riding, beating this person down. And then she's going back to reading. So you embody multiple different, like I said, aesthetics in one person. It just depends how you're feeling. And people love that about you as well. You could have like a really good shoe collection as well as what's coming through. Because here his shoes are calling out to me. I'm getting also some of you could go to the Renaissance fairs as well. Or there's like a roaring 20s party that happens in New York sometimes when you dress up in the 20s. And so you're someone who likes to be in all different, like I said, the Renaissance fairs back in the days, medieval times, the roaring 20s from the 20s is kind of like Great Gatsby era-esque. You like all those kind of things. You want to be in different, eras. Okay, look at y'all. But 6th house is very clean, well put together. You take a shower, you smell good, you wear deodorant, people don't see you looking crazy. You are never looking ratted and tatted. Like, you're never looking like that. I don't care what you're wearing, it doesn't really matter. You never look that way. And also there could be something about you liking different clothing from different even cultures and religions. That kind of thing. Because with this risk-taking card, it's like, even if I get condemned for it, I'm taking little aspects of different cultures and putting it into my outfit from different eras and putting it into my outfit. And if you have a problem with it, I don't care. Okay? So Mars energy is that more fierce warrior energy which we have coming through here. And this Capricorn energy is putting people in their place as well. This whippersnapper kind of energy. And this looks like a whip, but I do believe it's magic. So people could think you're magic. So I'm hearing, do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? People could think you look like a princess, is what I'm hearing as well. And this here, kids look at you and ask, are you a princess? And you're like, shoot, if you say so, you know what I mean? Of course. Royalty, queenly, kingly, princessly, princely, that kind of thing. You give off that air of the princess who grew up in the castle and she wanted to be like, learn all the things that guys learned as well, but they kept telling her no. It's kind of like giving a little bit of a Mulan, where she had her moments of being this fierce warrior and what is it called, excelling above the men in the war, especially after Make a Man Out of You. And then towards the end, she was able to be more feminine and more womanly as well when she was ready, but she was able to embody that manly energy. Great. And that's what people like about your physical appearance. They know you can do it all and you can do both, because they've seen you do it all and do both, I would say. They love that you can be a bookworm, a queen, a warrior, a performer, someone who's always going on adventures, someone who's wearing athleisure, someone who's wearing, full-blown ball gown, someone who's wearing, you know what I mean? Even warriors, I'm hearing a Kyoshi warrior. So some of you could be into cosplay and you like dressing up as different things, because that's Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the Kyoshi warriors were definitely people who, it was a island full of women who had to fight for themselves. There was no men there fighting for them. They were Kyoshi warriors. They were all women. But then they were also able to come out of that. And of course, and I wonder how they were populating the island. Maybe there were men there, but the women were the main warriors. Men weren't allowed to be warriors. Because I remember the episode where Sokka wanted to become one, and they were like, no, it's a women's job. So I'm like, how are they able to keep having kids if there's no men? Okay, good question. Anyway, that kind of thing, where you come from a place where it's mostly women who do the jobs, who do the cooking, the cleaning, the keeping everybody into shape. Like I said, the matriarch of the family. Even if you did come from a family with a father, or even more so if you didn't, you have to be the person who did everything for yourself, okay? And that's how you come off physically. I don't know how people know that, but they do, okay? So I was cleaning up your reading, and I got a visual of one card. This one, you always make an entrance. It's something else I wanted to come through as well. You're someone who always makes an entrance wherever you go. You let that attention on you. You don't care if it's on you. I don't think you go seeking it, but wherever you go, you always make an entrance, okay? Now I'm done. But I think that's all that I have for you guys, though. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. And feel free to watch more than one group, honestly. Why not? But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 4s. Whoo, child. Welcome to your reading. If you chose semi-sextile allowing, then welcome. You are in the right place, okay? Today we're going to be going over what do people like about your physical appearance. So we're going to be going over what they like physically about you, okay? How you dress, what you do, the energy and vibes you give off, or what does your physical appearance give off, okay? Yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a short and cute reading, so we'll see what comes through. But with semi-sextile allowing, and it says encourages, sees the potential, and it clarifies, gives hopes to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, all of that good stuff. I do feel like you get like a very soft, quiet, or soft-spoken, very, I don't want to say innocent looking, but that's the best way to describe it. It's kind of like you look like someone who's very approachable, someone who's very warm, someone who's soft, someone who's open, that people feel very comfortable coming and talking to, okay? Your energy is very allowing. Your aesthetic is very allowing. You could be someone who likes to wear cozy sweaters. You wear sweats all the time. You wear sweat shirts, that kind of thing. You're never like doing too much where it makes you more approachable. Because a person who's all decked out in all this wear, they're going to come off as more intimidating than someone who's wearing like a regular sweatshirt or a hoodie or something like that and some sneakers, you know? So you give like a very low maintenance kind of energy. And it's not a bad thing. It's like a very good thing that works for you. And it's like, who cares what people think? If they think low maintenance is a bad thing or not. I don't think it is. You give off like a very also earthy energy. So it's giving the boho chic. It's giving the, what is it called? It's giving the of earth. It's giving the cottagecore. It's giving the hippie. It's giving all of that. You could look like someone who's also always high. Is what's coming through for you guys. You always look like you was, you know, smoking something, you know, or people say you have like lazy eyes or something, like half masked or always half closed. You're always kind of out of it. You put on whatever you want to wear, that kind of thing. Very chill, laid back kind of person, okay? So we're going to get more cards. Let me roll the dice first and see what else comes through the dice. What do people like about their physical appearance? So you always come off looking very chill. And just because you look low maintenance doesn't mean you look bad, okay? Here we have Virgo, which is very conservative. So you can be like a very conservative dresser, okay? Oh, Lord. Why is that scene from Mulan coming through? Whereas your something was a cross-dresser. You know what I mean? Where the ancestors are all fighting in the temple. Funny. Sorry. Maybe you are a cross-dresser. Maybe you are a male who dresses as a woman sometimes, or you're a woman who dresses as a male sometimes. It's giving androgynous maybe as well. It's like your great-grandson was a cross-dresser, but it was meant to be like an insult. It may not be an insult for you guys. And then we have 4th house, which is also very cozy. And you know what is funny? I was thinking of this group 2, because group 2 was 4th house when I was starting your reading. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to say that they could look really soft and approachable. But the rest of their cards wasn't, which is why I probably didn't come through. But for you guys, I'm like, that would have been the perfect time to say that. But it came through anyway. I didn't have to say it in that group because that was not their energy at all. This energy is definitely more approachable, more, you know, soft, like I said. Nice, friendly, open, chill, where you don't take too much too seriously. And we split the deck and we get Virgo in 6th house. Can you imagine? What do you mean? These are both the same things that we have Virgo come out. Okay, what do people like about my group 4's physical appearance, please? It's giving cozy vibes. You like to look cozy. It's like I said, sweaters, big oversized sweaters, that kind of thing. We have opposition, balance. We have 9th house seeking. Interesting. This came through in group 3, so maybe some of you feel called to group 3 as well. Like I said in group 3, and it's funny, at the end of group 3, I'm like, if you feel called to another group, watch it, and their card comes out in your group. I want one more card, please. So maybe some of my group 3s are coming and watching this group as well. We have the Sun being, yeah, you're so comfortable in who you are. You just however you dress, however you want to dress. You just always just want to look comfortable. It's like I don't always have to be completely on. I don't always have to be the best dressed. I don't always have to look a certain kind of way. That kind of thing. I just want to be very laid back. But I will say for you guys, like I said in group 2, you could be people who people feel very comfortable approaching and telling all their sorrows, and you find people opening up to you very easily. That's something that's coming through for you guys for sure. I'm hearing you look like someone who's lived a lot of places. So maybe you're someone who's adopted a little bit of all the cultures you have been around, and you wear that proudly. My group 4s, please. What do people like about their physical appearance, please, Spirit? All these cards, find out how many cards is this. And that's all I'm taking, though. Huh. Thought you was doing something, right? We have the World. Wow. I'm getting, you could just wear whatever you want and get a lot of attention. This is not fitting properly. Why? Okay. We have the Chariot. Okay. All major arcana so far. We have the 8 of Charisma. And charisma, I don't know why I think charisma is wands in this deck. I keep mistaking it for wands, but it's pentacles. And then we have temperance. So definitely, yeah, someone who's cool, calm, and collected at all times. That is what they like about your physical appearance. You always look comfortable no matter what. You don't care what anybody else is doing. You're going to be comfortable at all times. Now, it doesn't mean that you're looking, like I said, scraggly and raggedy. You're not putting any effort into your looks at all. It's just like you always come off as looking very confident and cool and laid back. You know what I mean? Like you didn't try too hard is essentially what it is. Like, oh, this person just rolled out of bed and came here and they still look great. How? That's not nice. That's not cool. You know? The World is a lot of people celebrating you and how you dress as well, though, or how you look or how you carry yourself, essentially. This, I believe, is South Node. And I don't know how this would tie into how you look. Maybe, because South Node is past life. It's lessons you already learned. So you look like someone who's learned all the lessons you needed to learn, so there's no need for you to, or maybe, okay, hold on, let me get this thing off the paper. I thought it was supposed to be there, but it really is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, you look like someone who's been around the block a few times, which would make sense with seeking coming out. Like I said, you have had the kind of life where you've lived everywhere. It's giving maybe a little bit of an army brat. You've lived everywhere. You've visited everywhere. You have experienced life to its fullest at all times, you know. Hold on. I want to make sure I press play. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Did I even press play? Yes, you look like someone who has been around the block a few times and you've lived your life and okay, so this is like giving me like my older group of people where you've done the big extravagant things, you've done the this, you've done the that, you know, you dress extra, that kind of vibe. And now in your older age, or it doesn't matter if you're young or old right now, you're in the part of your life where you just want to be comfortable, okay? You've done the heels, you've done the this, you've done the that, you've done the full face makeup, and now you're someone who doesn't try that hard, you know? You don't have to. It's given kind of like natural beauty. You wake up and your beauty's allowing, so you don't have to put on a full face of makeup, you know what I mean? You look good no matter what you wear. If your hair's in a messy bun, if you're in sweats, you're in shorts, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. You're someone who could pull off wearing what is it called? Crocs and socks, or socks and sandals, that kind of thing. So maybe the more unconventional things that most people wouldn't be able to get away with, you're able to get away with, which is what people like about your physical appearance. Like, I could never wear that, but they can. They're rocking it. I love that for them, you know? I wish I could wear that, but I can't. You know, I wish I could wake up and get out of bed and my skin looks that clear and my face looks that, you know, dewy, and I don't have to put on any makeup, but I do, because my skin will look crazy if I try to do that. You know what I mean? I wish I could just get up out of bed and put on some makeup and wash my face and put on whatever I want and still look good. That's the kind of effortless energy that's coming through about for you guys, for your physical appearance. And sun being, just you being yourself, dressing however you want to dress, whether it's uppity or dressing down, you still look really good. Some of you are very big into overalls. Maybe some of you live on the farm, is what I'm getting as well. Or you live in like a sanctuary or a temple. Because I'm getting that here with this. I'm getting that here with this. I'm getting that here with this. And I'm getting that here with this. Temperance is this person who's battling all the demons or all the people who are saying they should dress a certain kind of way. And they're tuning them out. All these people with their big old blabbermouths having an opinion about what they should do and how they should wear this, and maybe you're a woman, you're supposed to have heels and wear heels with this, and da-da-da-da. All the opinions of society are quieted. You don't give a flying fadoodle at all. You just have that sense of inner peace, that sense of inner being, like I can do whatever I want, you know? And that's what people love about your physical appearance. I'm hearing you don't have to try so hard. You don't have to give it all away. You just gotta get up, get up, get up, get up. You don't have to change a single thing. You don't have to try. 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 So Try by Colby Callie, yeah, I think her name is. Basically she's like, you don't have to let society and what they're telling you affect how you dress and how you view yourself. So like I said, everyone else gets up and puts on a full face of makeup and has to look this good, and you just get up and don't feel the need to do any of that. And that's fine, despite what everyone else is telling you. You don't have to try so hard, that you just look good in whatever you want to wear. Is the kind of vibe that's coming through for you guys. Some people, don't get me wrong, they have a problem with it, but you're at peace with yourself, which is why I'm getting you are older, or you've been through a lot, because at this point you don't give a flying, you don't care. Because older people, once they find their confidence, what works for them and what they feel comfortable doing, they don't care, because they've been living life for a long time. They've been here for a minute. The younger people are the ones who succumb to peer pressure and what you should do and how you should look. That's why I kind of feel like you guys are giving me like an older vibe, where you're grown, you just really don't care. You're going to get up, throw on some jeans and a shirt and leave. If you want to wear flip-flops, you wear flip-flops. If you want to wear white after Labor Day, you wear white after Labor Day. If you want to wear ugly Christmas sweater to work, you will do that. Okay? That's what I was coming through for you guys. You just don't care what anyone else has to say. But overalls and farm life is definitely coming through for sure. Like, you don't wear anything but overalls. And overalls are very comfortable. So it's kind of like you comfort over beauty, but I feel like comfortable is beautiful. So I don't know what they're trying to say about that, but there is something here like for my women here, you could have like a very masculine edge to you, where you're wearing the overalls, you have big brolic hands or, arms. You work out a lot, and you have this like braid hairstyle. And look at how she's the only girl in guys. So you're one of the guys. It's the vibe that I'm getting as well. You fit very good with men, because men don't really put that much effort into what they're wearing. They really don't care. The way women are, it's drilled into our heads to care how we look and look this way and look that way. It's the vibe that's coming through here. You can drink with one of the boys. You can wear these overalls. You can have these muscles. You could braid your hair back into a more masculine hairstyle, you know what I mean? And not care. For my men and women, doesn't matter. You rise above all the noise, all the din. Fourth house, very comfortable and at home in your body. So there's not many insecurities you have left. You just, like I said, don't care. Or you've gotten to the point where you're just comfortable, which is like this past life energy. Like, you've been here before, you've gone through certain things, you've had certain experiences, and now you just don't care. You could be someone who's more reserved. You keep to yourself. You don't talk to people a lot, because you've learned that Some people ain't nothing, child. I'm telling you. And you could have realized that sooner rather than later, or maybe later, you know? And you're just like, I don't really want to be around people. I want to hang with my friends. I want to drink with the boys. And people are telling you, why are you dressing like a tomboy? You know, why are you dressing so manly? Because I want to. Are you dumb? Society is telling you, women are supposed to dress like this. And you're like, well, I may not resonate as a woman then. You know what I mean? Get off my case. That kind of thing. I want to be in the earth. I want to be slamming back drinks with the guys. I want to be playing pool. You know what I mean? I want to be bowling. And I want to be doing things that are not seen as feminine. I want it to be fine because I don't care what you think. And that's just it. I do feel like a lot of you wear your hair in like cornrows, whether you're feminine or masculine. For my masculines here is giving a beard as well. So people may admire your beard. It may like connect, which is a thing in the beard community. I guess you're seen as a superior beard person if your beard connects, okay? And your beard may connect. You can get along very well with females. So don't just take it as females to get along with males. You could be a male and you get along with a lot of females. I was just saying that because there's one girl here and two guys. So maybe you're a guy who gets along with girls and people are telling you, you need to dress more manly. Men are supposed to dress this way and not wear pink. And you're like, I do whatever I want. Yeah, okay. And people admire that and like that because they may not be as comfortable or confident to do that themselves, you know? Yeah, you're very relatable in how you dress. You get up, throw on whatever, and then go about your day. And people are like, oh, I wish I was like that. I wish I could look that good in sweats and wear that every day, but I can't. I gotta put on makeup and I gotta put on and you know what I mean? And here with this objectifies, calls out, and tests, you do test the boundaries of what is socially acceptable for women, men, non-binary, whatever to wear. And that's what's coming through with that. With the sun, you're very open about it, okay? Because with the egg cracked, you're very open about it. You're definitely someone who may wear your heart on your sleeve as well. Or you're very vulnerable with, you know, how you dress. We have essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity. So like I said, my females dressing very masculine, my females hanging out with only the guys. I do feel like that's a bigger energy than my masculines hanging out with mostly feminines, because this sun energy here is masculine, masculine, masculine. We have distinction, so you do stand out in the crowd. We have ego, individuality, we have solitude, we have expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. So some of you could have like issues with your father. Your father could have been the one who was pushing these social standards on you. So the fact that you've overcome all these things and have been able to dress the way you want to dress is definitely coming through. Your arms are coming through. Virgo is the stomach, so you can have like a very toned, hard stomach, okay? Or maybe some of you have the opposite of that. You don't have a firm stomach. You have like a more floppy stomach. You have some meat, okay? You have some fat, period. South Node isn't a sign. Fourth house Cancer, some of you can have like really big boobs. And it's giving me the vibe that you may wear overalls and stuff to cover that up, if you are more on the masculine side of things. Or you wear these big baggy clothes that the men wear in order to kind of like hide it. It's giving me the scene in Degrassi where Adam is taping up their boobs to kind of make their clothes fit more in a masculine sense. That could be coming through as well, but maybe you were blessed with bigger boobs, you know what I mean? And even if you were blessed with bigger boobs, you still wear whatever you want to wear, you know, to express yourself. You express yourself through your clothes. But I'm not getting like extravagance. I'm getting very low-key kind of energy. Very zen, chill, meditative. Maybe you dress in like a full dressing garb. You know, like maybe like monks would wear in a monastery. Or like nuns would wear in the Catholic Church. Like you can't see nothing. body completely covered. And that's also something that happens in the LGBTQ plus community as well, where most people don't feel comfortable with their body that they have, so they put on a whole bunch of different stuff to look comfortable or to blend in or whatever. And it's kind of like you don't blend in, you stand out kind of vibe. But you have gotten to a point where you just don't care anymore, you know? I'm hearing going with your bad self. There's a lot of heart behind what you do and how you dress as well. If you are someone who dresses more intentionally, more creatively, with the sun coming through here, you dress to stand out. There's something about your heart being in it. You know, you putting your heart into what you wear and how you look. And this is what Eight of Pentacles means as well. You're putting your heart and your soul and everything into building something and becoming a master at something. So maybe people have seen the evolution it took from you to get to someone who was more insecure about having to wear certain things or being pressured to wearing certain things. And now you're someone who doesn't really care anymore. So with this opposition, we have balance. You found like, you found a balance, which is temperance and exactly. Yeah. You found a balance. So maybe sometimes you dress more girly and sometimes you dress more boyish, tomboy, versus girly girl, essentially. Or for my men, you dress manly sometimes and you dress more girly or like a lighter, you know, pastely colors, you know? But it's giving androgynous, if I didn't say that for you guys. I do think some of you have big boobs you try to hide. And people love that you look feminine, but you also look masculine. That kind of thing. People love that. The ambiguity to your looks. People are wondering, are you a man or are you a woman? I don't know, and I love it. You know what I mean? Because who cares, you know? As long as you feel comfortable in who you are and how you look, it doesn't really matter that much. But with the World and the Sun card, there is something about all eyes on you, for sure. And whether it's in like a scrutinizing way, or it's in a, oh my God, I wish I could be that confident in myself way, or that person just looks really good kind of way. It doesn't matter. There's eyes on you with the World and the Sun. But the world is also the end of a cycle, and it's accomplishment. It's an accomplishment. So people see you as very successful. So maybe some of you wear suits, and when you're not in work, you wear sweats. And people are like, oh, look at you. You know what I mean? Or people, it will be like a shock to them to hear that you wear sweats every other day, you know, because they're just so used to seeing you in a suit in the office, you know, because this is giving me like an official person as well with the Chariot card here. It's giving me a king, it's giving me a queen, it's giving me an emperor, it's giving me an empress, it's giving me something along those lines where you work in like a big corporation. And maybe even if you do work in a big corporation, sometimes you come to work in full suits or full pantsuit, dress, pencil skirts, whatever, heels. And then other times, like, okay, I work in an office, so I don't have to wear office wear. If it's not in the rules or something like that, I'm gonna wear whatever I want to wear. People are like, oh my gosh, I wish I could be more like you. I wish I could come to work wearing whatever I want to wear. I wish I had that confidence you have. But yeah, people see a lot of themselves in you, because you mirror back to them what they wish they could be or wish they had the courage to be, you know, that kind of thing. But I think I'm going to stop there. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you can always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye.